Look, look. The ones that hate me the most are just like me.
Okay, you guys, you see this? Do you see this? I know you don't. Now, let me tell you the issue that I have with this. It's like, what kind of daughters are you raising? That you are raising girls who are at the point where they are mad at a dude and vindictive enough to be mad at that dude and to lie and say something as egregious as he has given her HIV. Now, I could understand her being a little bit upset because he took her virginity and things probably were not going as she wanted them to, which that happens to a lot of women of all shapes, sizes, colors. It doesn't matter. It happens to a lot of women. But to say that someone um, gave you HIV is so egregious, and I cannot believe that you would do something like that. Now, my daughter is not old enough to be college age, of course, and she's not old enough, in my opinion, to be intimate with somebody. But when she gets to that point, I will teach her to have enough confidence in herself that she makes the right decisions with the right person, and that she is not going to do something so emotional and so damaging that she is lying and saying that this man gave her HIV. That's a lot. That is a lot. And I just, it's like, it's something that's going to carry and walk with this young man through life, and now it's going to walk with her through life because she's going to be looked at as the girl who cried wolf, of course, and just a liar. She damaged herself and she damaged him because nobody is going to want to date her because she lied. And then you're going to have people who are actually going to believe that, oh, this young man actually did give this woman HIV and she's HIV positive, and she's blessed enough not to be HIV positive. You know, so it's like she did the damage to herself. She did the damage to this young man, all because I guess she couldn't get away. I don't know the whole circumstances behind it, or what her line of thinking was, that she would think that it is okay to tell this type of lie on someone and say, oh yeah, this young man gave me HIV. That's a lie. I mean, even though HIV is not the death sentence that it used to be, it's still not something that you would want to play with and tell somebody that you have and lie on people and say that you have it or that you got it from somebody. That's like, that's lying on a disease that can be fatal to you and fatal to other people. Like, why would you do it? Like, that is insanity at its finest. I would pray that my daughter never, ever does anything of this sort where she is telling somebody that she got that disease from them and that she is positive with it, and that telling everybody who will listen that this person took her virginity and that they gave her a disease. Because that's just bananas to think that she would do that. And it's like, okay, you want to ask, where are the parents? What are the parents teaching her? What are the parents like? Because it does make you have, it does have a reflection on the parents that you're thinking negatively of the parents. Like, what kind of, is your daughter, is her self-esteem that low? Is that the type of child that you're raising? That she makes horrible decisions about who she gives her virginity to, and then she regrets it, so that's the next move she makes? Like, really? Listen, it's people out here like myself who, not only I have a daughter, but I have a nephew who I raised like my own. And if you tell some egregious story on my nephew, and then of course it finds out to be that it's not true, baby, you gonna have hell to pay with me. And that's the last thing you want. It's like you, your parents, and the whole world gonna be going at it, because I'm not gonna let it rock that you sat there and said that my nephew gave you a disease that he does not have and you don't have. And you ought to be glad you don't have that. Because that's craziness. Like, nobody wants to be infected with something like that. But you're playing games out in these streets saying that somebody has infected you. That's crazy. That is crazy, and you need a mental health check if that's the type of thing that you are around here doing. That's completely, and utterly unacceptable. There's just no way on this planet that you could think that that's something acceptable to do. Like, it's really not. Child, I don't know, y'all please raise y'all daughters to act better, to do better, that they don't be so wrapped up in these guys that when they don't get their way, that their first thing they think of is to resort to lying about things like STDs and things like that. Like, that's, what if he had been one of those people, and this has definitely happened, where he unalived her? What if he was that type of dude? You know, if he's that type of dude, she could be around here just on this planet or off of this planet because she told this story and it wasn't true. This dude could have been the type of dude that would unalive her, unalive himself, unalive everybody he came in contact with after that. I mean, who knows? That's just something really, really egregious to be saying about somebody and to be lying about. We have to do better at raising our daughters. We really have to do better at raising our daughters, because it's just like there's just no way that you could possibly think that this is okay. We got to do better, y'all. As a society, as a whole, we have to raise better daughters. We have to raise better sons. And it's not his fault, because, you know, he didn't know this girl was going to be, you know, spiteful like that. She was going to be around here telling people that, you know, this dude gave her, you know, HIV. He had no idea. You know, so I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming him at all. But I'm just like, it's just crazy that she would do something like that and think that that is okay, and just be completely okay with this story and make up this whole big old story and put it on the internet, of all places to put it, the internet. Like, really. We all know how the internet does people, and we know that the internet does not let things rest or things die. So this is going to be carrying this with this guy for a long time, that he is around here possibly giving people diseases when he in fact is not. It was a big, bold-faced lie, you guys. He did not do this. He did not give her anything. It was a lie. And she made it up for attention. She made it up to slander his character. Craziness. Pure D craziness. And it is so unacceptable. Like, no. I pray that when my daughter gets to this stage in life, that she is more confident within herself than to be around here trying to get the attention of a guy and being mad at this guy and thinking that it's okay to make up these type of stories, because it's not. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. You as a parent, you look at yourself and you wonder if you did something wrong in your parenting, because you have a child that's going around here lying on people and doing that. Damaging. Life-destroying damages. Even though he had his test results, because his parents did the right thing, and they took him down there because they wanted to make sure that their child wasn't in fact infected with this, and wasn't in fact going around giving people that. His parents took him down there like, oh no, let me go make sure my child is good, and their child is good. Now, if his parents decided that they were going to sue this girl's parents, they would be well within their rights. They would be well within their rights, because she shouldn't have done it. Oh my God. Tell me what y'all think about this. Comment below on the side or wherever the comments are on TikTok, and let me know what y'all think, because yeah, this is crazy. What would you do if this was your daughter doing this? What would you do if this was your son who was affected by these lies? What would you do? Child, please. What would Jesus do, child? This is a lot, y'all. That's a lot. I don't know how I would handle that if my daughter did that. I pray to God she never does. She's only 14 now, but goodness gracious. These girls and boys are not too, or these young men and young women are not that much older than her, and she'll be in college soon. And I pray she don't do this. This is...
Look, look. The ones that hate me the most are just like me.